What's up, brothers? In today's video, we'll be going over the basics on what a linebacker is and their role in the football field. To give context on how defense is structured, there are essentially three levels to it. On the first level, you've got defensive linemen who are in the trenches. Think of guys like JJ Watt or Aaron Donald here. Then on the second layer, you've got your linebackers who occupy the middle area of the field. And finally, on the third level, you have your secondary players like safeties and cornerbacks who cover the deep and outside part of the fields. The linebackers are on the field. Let's get into the various roles each linebacker has on defense. Traditionally, in a 4-3 defensive alignment, where there would be 4 defensive linemen on the first level and 3 linebackers at the second level, it would include the strong side, middle, and weak side linebackers, otherwise known as the Sam, Mike, and Will. So let's start off with the middle linebacker, who's also called the Mike linebacker. And no, it's not that Mike from Monster Inc. The Mike is essentially the quarterback of the defense, as they generally are the ones wearing the green dot on their helmet. What that means is that within their helmet, they have a radio system that is connected to the coach's headset, from which they can receive play calls and relay them to the rest of their teammates. On offense, this is typically worn by the quarterback, hence a comparison for the middle linebacker. So given that they're aligned at the center of the defense, it allows for them to communicate with every single layer of the defense quickly and efficiently, making changes if needed. Moving on to the strong side linebacker, or the Sam, they generally line up on the strong side of their formation. What this means is that if the offense has, let's say, a tight end lined up next to the offensive line on one side of the field, that would be considered the stronger side of the formation. They're usually also bigger and stronger than the other 2 linebackers, and have the responsibility of taking on blocks and shedding them, while also setting the edge against runs. Lastly, we have the weak side linebacker, or Will. They tend to be the fastest and most athletic linebacker of the 3, and are the playmaking linebacker you see on highlights. They're the ones sifting through the traffic and chasing down ball carriers such as running backs, while the other 2 take on blockers to create an opportunity for him to make a play. Along with that, they also have an added responsibility as a coverage player, often taking on running backs in passing down situations. There are also various other defensive formations, including the 3-4 defensive alignment, that's aimed to create a more complex look for the offense, where you would see 4 linebackers at the second level instead of the usual 3. You can essentially split them into 2 groups, the outside linebackers and the inside linebackers. To give a quick rundown, the pair of outside linebackers are generally more pass-rushing types of players, who can also set the edge against runs. Think of a player like TJ Watt for the Pittsburgh Steelers. The pair of inside linebackers, on the other hand, are now primarily responsible for stuffing the run game, though you would still have a Mike linebacker wearing the green dot and calling the plays, as well as a Will linebacker who has a coverage ability yet is physical enough to take on blocks. I hope you guys found this helpful and were able to learn more about what linebackers do, and understand just a bit more about the sport of American football. Anyways, remember to like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.